All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got ourselves a plethora of MLB games to jump into today on this lovely Friday, May 6th. Last night we didn't have the best night. We ended up going 1-3. We had the Mariners money line as an underdog. No. The Guardians money line, which ends up hitting. We'll talk about that in a second. But the Nationals and Rockies under 11 for plus 234 odds. That didn't hit, but we did have the Guardians money line outside of the parlay as well. We can cash that. We played some wild plays yesterday, so it's not that shocking that we went 1-3, our one win being the biggest underdog on our board. And then that last loss we did end up seeing was the ride of the day, coming in from my man Gorilla. We got to give the womp womp. It was close, though. They scored one run in the first inning. And you know Gorilla. You guys, if you've been watching the NBA shows, Gorilla has been one of the OGs, a baller on the channel that absolutely spits out fire and went on a crazy ride of the day run earlier in the year. So no hard feelings for this ride of the day loss, but it does result in a 1-3 day. Guys, if you do want to be the ride of the day, if you want to shout out in the next video, win or loss, all you guys got to do is use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. Use hashtag ride of the day. Give me a player prop, give me a pick, give me a total, a no run or yes run in the first inning. You guys let me know the play. Let me know why you're rolling with it, and you guys have a chance to be shouted out in the next video. I'll be jumping on board with one person's pick in the comments tonight using hashtag ride of the day. And it's a bummer, some people just jump the gun and give their pick without hashtag ride of the day. The way I go and find a ride of the day is I'm only looking for people that have hashtag ride of the day in the comment. You know, I might see some fire picks and I like, and you guys have, you know, I was 6-0 yesterday, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but I wasn't going to jump on board because there's one rule and one rule only. Just use hashtag ride of the day and I'll jump on board. But guys, I do want to give a shout out here to the ballers. $2.99 a month, you get some access to exclusive emojis, badge next to your name in the comments, and it really comes down to just some straight up support on the channel, which I cannot thank you guys enough. And we're going to start involving, we did our first one the other day, but I cannot thank you guys enough. We're going to start involving some giveaways just for ballers, so you know you have a 1 in 40 or so chance of winning as of right now. So I'll keep you guys posted there, but use the link in the pinned comment. Make sure you check that out. And also, if you're on a desktop or a computer, there should be a join button right next to the subscribe button. So check that out. $2.99 a month really does help show your support for the channel here. But guys, we might as well jump right into it. We got a bunch of games to get to, and as always, our final plays will be in the pinned comment. We go through each and every game. I give you my lean, but my final plays again are in the pinned comment here. But let's jump into it. We have the Cubs starting it off, taking on the LA Dodgers here. Cubs are rolling out Smiley, and the Dodgers rolling out Anderson here. The Cubs are plus 120 on the money line here. Dodgers coming off 3 wins in a row, that last game in the Detroit series, and then 2 wins right back to back against San Francisco. And then the Cubs here, 2 losses in a row against the White Sox, May 3rd and May 4th. New series here against the Dodgers. The total's gone under in 10 of the last 13 games for the Dodgers, and I'm kind of leaning the under in this one as well. The under 7.5, I don't love it, but these two pitchers both have sub-3 ERAs. I'm going to lean the under, and I'm also going to lean the underdog money line here with Chicago. You know, I think that they turn it around. A couple losses in a row. They've lost 5 of the last 6 games. They've lost 7 out of their last 10. Maybe they turn it around here and can at least squeak one out against the Dodgers. So we're going to lean Cubs here and the under. Next up, we have the Reds taking on the Pirates here. Reds plus 116 on the money line. Their run line odds plus minus 146 for plus 1.5 runs there. I think we kind of overlooked this game yesterday and what it could be. I will say, or I overlooked the Pirates last time out, I should say, and what they can do in terms of putting up runs here. 7 runs in that game against Detroit on the back half there, and then just a couple games before, 7 runs against San Diego. Cincinnati's been scoring a decent amount of runs. They're averaging 4.5 over the last 2, and the total right now is 8.5. These two pitchers, you know, Overton for the Reds here, 1.69 ERA this season, and Brubaker for the Pirates, 6.2. So you could have a tale of 2 cities here. Either way, I'm going to lean the over. I think this is a double-digit type of game here. The total right now is 8.5. I'm going to lean the over in this one, and that is going to be my lean. I don't really have the strongest of opinions on either side of these two things. Next up, we have the Orioles taking on the Royals. Minus 130 are the Orioles here at home here on the money line. The total is 8 in terms of pitchers. Lyles going for the Orioles and Hernandez going for the Royals. I think this is another game that we could see a potential over. I'm not going to say a double-digit type total, but the total right now is 8. I actually have seen it at -7.5 on one book out there, so I'm going to lean the over in this one, just kind of a value bet there. I think this could be a 9-run type of total game, and I'm going to go Kansas City on the road. They've been playing pretty badly, and Baltimore's actually been playing pretty well, winning 4 out of the last 6 games, but we're going to kind of flip the switch here, and we've been decent somehow. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, but we've been decent at calling the underdogs this season on the money line, so we're going to lean KC here and the over. Next up, and I know we're flying through these games, guys. I've taken the comments and the feedback all year long in terms of doing these MLB videos, at least, and I don't need to have the diarrhea of the mouth and say everything I think about the game. You guys pretty much want the picks and then a little bit of context is how we got there, so that's what we're doing here. But make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment for final plays, and then also the Discord link. I always got to plug that. That's where any added plays that we don't talk about in the video, those the justifications and the rationale behind that and the research will be on in the Discord. So check out that link in the description and the pinned comment. But let's move along here. We got the Phillies taking on the Mets. These two teams played yesterday, 15 runs scored total. The Mets got the 8-7 win. Gibson on the mound for the Phillies and Scherzer on the mound for the Mets. Huge high-scoring game yesterday, 15 runs, like I said. So I'm going to actually flip the script here and go with the under in this one. That's a slight lean. And then I'm going to lean Mets on the money line. It's -145 odds that I have seen, -135 in a book that I actually don't have, but that is the best money line odds I've seen for the Mets. I might take that juice because I think the Mets get this one done. They scrounge out that win against them yesterday, but I think with Scherzer on the mound, they get this one done. So I'm going to lean the under and Mets in this one, and honestly, that could be a little parlay action. Who knows? You guys love the parlays. I don't love parlays all that much, but we shall see. Next up, we got the Yanks taking on the Rangers. Yankees -230 on the money line here, and I'm sticking away from this game. Don't love the total at 7. The Yankees are such heavy favorites. I don't love their run line odds here either. Cole going against Otto. Don't hate that matchup for the Rangers, or I do hate that matchup for the Rangers, but also not the best for the Yankees here. So we're gonna stay away from this game. I'm guess I'll chalk up my lean towards the Yankees -230, but those odds are terrible. We're probably not gonna take that. Next, we have the Guardians, who seems to be our team as of late. Beaver on the mound going up with Gossman for the Blue Jays. Cleveland +125 here at home on the money line. Getting the win yesterday, 6-5, cashing for us as an underdog at what do we get them at? We still have it up here. What do we get them at? +128. So very similar odds today. I don't think we lean them this time. I don't think that, lightning strikes twice in the same place. So we're going to lean Toronto here on the money line, -135. That total is so low at 6.5. I think I have to take the over, to be completely honest. So I'm going to lean the over 6.5 and Toronto -135. In terms of best chance to be a final play, I'm probably going to lean Toronto -135. We got my Boston Red Sox taking on another color Sox here. We got the White Sox. Boston with Evaldi on the mound, and then Velasquez for the White Sox. Evaldi 1-0 on the season, 2.5 ERA. Velasquez 1-2 with an ERA of 4.5 here. Red Sox -185 on the money line. The total is 8.5. I haven't been able to trust this Red Sox team seemingly all year long. They got spanked last night. 0-8. So, you know what? I'm going to lean Red Sox because I do think that, they got to bounce back with Evaldi on the mound and at home after getting spanked. But the odds probably keep me off this game. Because I'm a Red Sox fan, I might just be stupid and take them on the run line +115. But, I don't know. Keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if that's what we get. But I don't love those odds in terms of Moneyline baseball tonight. Next up, we have the Braves +111 taking on the Brewers. Simply put here, guys, I'm going to lean the Brewers. Brewers winning 3 games in a row. They have won 8 out of the last 9, 8 out of the last 10 as well, and they are playing some decent baseball here. So we're going to lean Brewers here, -163. Next up, the Astros taking on the Tigers. These two teams played yesterday. Detroit ends up getting the L 2-3. Houston got the 3-2 win there. I think that we may have said we lean the over in this one. Didn't really work out there. It wasn't a final play, so I'm not too concerned. But we're going to lean the Astros here on the money line, -210. And, I think we might throw a little piece there at the over at 8 there. Take the over and 8. This was the ride of the day coming in from a Mangarilla too. The no-runs first inning that we weren't able to cash. But let's keep it moving here. We got the Twins taking on the Athletics. Twins. Winders on the mound, and the Athletics look like it's a TBA to be announced pitcher here. Oakland plus 155 on the road is going to be the lean there for the money line. I don't know exactly why I want to roll with that, if I'm being completely honest. Oakland on the road, 6-6 this season. Minnesota 8-4 this season. So really, I don't have much to go on. Oakland's lost so many games in a row that I'm just going to be the contrarian in the room that says, you know what? At some point, they got to just be like, yeah, let's win one baseball game. So for whatever reason, this is absolutely a psycho lean, a psycho alert in the background. But we're going to lean Oakland here, plus 155, without even knowing the pitcher, which is so stupid. But we're going to do it because they've lost so many games in a row. I just have a feeling at some point they're just going to have that one game where it's like, oh, okay, let's win this game, and then we can get back to losing again. They have lost, like I said, 6 in a row, and they've lost 8 out of their last 10 games. So, yeah, they stink, but let's see if they can pull one out for us tonight. I just got a gut feeling about that one, and this gut is getting bigger by the day, so I'm starting to trust it. But, all right, we got the LA Angels taking on the Washington Nationals here. Angels minus 177 on the money line at home. The total is 8.5. This game I don't love all that much. I guess I would lean the over in this one. Adon pitching for the Nationals, whatever the hell his name is. He's 1-4 this year with a 7.33 ERA. So maybe he can even allow the over himself. Then we got Lorenzen on the mound for the Angels, a way better pitcher. So I'm going to lean Angels here. Minus 177 are odds that we probably don't play with. But we could take a peek at the over there and see like a 5-4 type ball game. All right, Diamondbacks taking on the Rockies here. Minus 142 to the money line are the Diamondbacks there. Rockies playing decent basketball. 5 out of the last. You know what? We get the womp womp for them. My mind's always basketball mode. The Rockies are playing decent baseball. I'm smart. Decent baseball. 5 of the last 6 games, they've taken on a win here. 2 games in a row, beating Washington in the last 2 games of that series. They're plus 131 tonight. You got Cole on the mound against Kelly. This one, both these two pitchers, sub 2 ERAs. Maybe we lean the under. I don't like taking unders anymore. After last night, I think we lost a couple of them, but we might lean the under in this one. But I think I'm definitely going underdog here, Colorado Rockies, which again could be a psycho play, but we're not leaning the heavy favorite. We're leaning the heavy underdog, and that is what it is. All right, we got the Mariners, who did not come through for us last night. Minus 130 at home against the Tampa Bay Rays. We're going to give the Mariners one more shot here. They haven't been playing too well, but it's almost like, guys, I'm telling you, my mind is in a different place. You could say I'm an idiot. You could say I'm a genius when it's all said and done, but I've been taking these teams that are playing such bad baseball and being like, oh, this one game, they're going to be able to go out there and actually play decent baseball. And it's been working this season. And then all of a sudden, they're back to playing bad baseball. So Tampa Bay has won 7 out of the last 10 games, and Seattle has lost 8 out of the last 10 games, including 4 in a row in 5 of their last 6. So we're going to lean Seattle. I'm a dummy. I say it all the time. I'm wearing a hat that says fade me, but we're going to lean Seattle in this one. Minus 130 at home. Gilbert's on the mound for them, which has been, I guess, a bright spot for them this season. All right, we got the Padres taking on the Marlins. Padres minus 125 money line here at home. Padres at home this season are 7-4. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of them. They're a good baseball team, 17-9 overall. Coming off of a win there against Miami. Was it yesterday, the day before? A low-scoring baseball game. I don't know if it stays like that, but we are going to lean Yu Darvish and the Padres here. 2-1 on the season for his record. We're going to lean the Padres here, money line, minus 125. I can eat those odds. But guys, before we get to the last game of the slate here, I'm going to ask you guys to hit that subscribe button. About 56% of you guys that watch these videos choose not to hit that subscribe button, and I totally get it. Like YouTube videos that I watch, it takes me a while to be like, you know what, I'm gonna hit that big red subscribe button. I'm gonna help out this creator, this content creator, and everything like that. But I cannot thank the ones that have hit the subscribe button enough. We're racing towards 10,000 subscribers, and I hear it. If you don't hit that subscribe button, half the people that watch us don't hit it. I'm just asking you this one time. I'm on my hands and knees, metaphorically, ask you guys, just hit that subscribe button. It might be the best thing you ever do, it might be the worst thing you ever do, but it really takes it doesn't hold that much weight in your life, and it could make a huge difference on the channel for us. So being transparent with you guys, I totally get it if you choose not to subscribe, but I would really, really love it if you guys chose to subscribe. But let's jump into the last game of the night here. We have the I almost said the San Francisco 49ers. We have the Giants taking on the Cardinals. Giants minus 120 money line here. These two teams played yesterday in San Francisco. Absolutely Will Smith the Chris Rock out of the or I have it backwards. St. Louis absolutely Will Smith the Chris Rock out of San Francisco there, and I think that they go out there and do that again. Hicks on the mound for the Cardinals. Hopefully they get that done. I'm going to lean the underdog here, St. Louis plus 110, and that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Hopefully everyone's having a great Friday. Hopefully we have a positive, winning, positive night tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.